Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. This is also my dinner, so hopefully it's really good. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm in my back room today, which means we get Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Ooh, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I am doing something else. What is it? Oh, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my boom, my Slow Magic Drum Club shirt, which I believe this is the debut of this particular shirt in any of my reviews. It might be the only time I wear it, because it's a neat shirt, but it's too white, it's too perfect, and like I know if I do too many of these reviews, that will not end well. But what is Slow Magic though? Slow Magic is a sort of electronic-oriented musical artist who also sort of adds in his own percussion and programming into his stuff. He has a really interesting visual aspect, and I got into his stuff years ago. He did a YouTube video where he programmed a Dreamcast controller to go over there and play music with Dreamcast noises. I thought that was super cool. I'm a big fan of the Dreamcast. So when I saw that he was going to be coming through North America last year and playing Chicago, I got in on it. And it was an incredible experience. Like, I cannot say enough. Genuinely one of my favorite overall experiences. The drum club aspect is actually, there's like a real thing there because during his set, he'll actually go into the crowd with his drums and allow people to go over there and drum on it. And I got to do that. It was really fucking cool. If you happen to be interested at all, I actually have videos of said performance on my channel. And if nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as his music goes, because I think the guy's incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it my dinner? Well, it's my dinner because I'm a lazy fat bastard, and that just is what it is. But yeah, so if you watch my channel long enough, you know, typically if I do like a backroom review, it's usually because like whatever I'm reviewing is a little bit more involved, you know, and it requires like a little bit more of a stationary position than me doing it in my truck. And well, I've reviewed quite a few frozen pizzas in this very chair. I decided I'm going to hit up a new one. It happens to be Boom from Signature Select. This is their Rising Crust Spicy Italian Sausage Pizza. And Signature Select is an in-house brand for a local supermarket chain called Jewel, or Jewel Osco, depending on kind of where you're at. And what with that being the case, this is going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist because Jewel is an Illinois establishment, and that playlist is just highlighting Illinois establishments. I have never had Signature Select Pizza before, despite the fact that I've been shopping at Jewel since I was a kid, and the fact that I like pizza a lot. But let's get the actual thing out here. It's a hefty boy. It is Boom! Look at that, man. That's so much. This one, you know, about twice as long as like a normal pizza, as you would expect. I think it was about 23 minutes or so. So let's try, dear God, let's make it happen. Let's see if we can get a thing for the thing. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like that. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's always... Got a few crumbs, but I think we're okay. Oh! Alright, let's try out some pizza. Let's give it a go. That's a good time. Yeah, man. I'm liking that. I appreciate the fact that it does have the thicker crust, but it doesn't feel like just filler. Um, it's actually tasty. And you're getting something out of the experience. Also, I like the fact that you get a lot of sausage, and the sausages themselves taste pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's like the best sausage I've ever had on frozen pizza, but I would definitely say well above standard, or well above, like, sort of the baseline. Uh, you also got multiple cheeses on there, which I appreciate. I'm a big fan of multiple cheeses on a pizza. It gives a little different dimension, a little bit extra complexity. I was worried that it might be a little bit undercooked. I think maybe because I put it dead in the middle. It was like 21 to 24 minutes, and I was like, 23. I think I could have gone to the 24 here just to give a little extra crispiness, but I'm not mad at where it ended up. I mean, you can hear that. That's got some proper crunch to it. Yeah, this is actually really nice. I mean, it's nothing super holy shit crazy or anything, but like, it's just, taking that frozen pizza concept, elevating a little bit in the right places, and makes for a much more rewarding experience than, your more atypical ones. That's not bad. I like that. And yeah, I do like the way the sausage tastes. Like, I don't know if I'd say spicy is the best terminology for it. Spiced or seasoned would probably, I think, be the better one to go with. Because there's not really much kick to it. Maybe the tiniest a bit, but like it's not spicy in any way that any real major discernible way. But it is very well seasoned, and the sausage actually tastes really nice. Um, I mean, I've got to admit, I am impressed. Like, I like Signature Select as a brand. I've reviewed a bunch of their sodas and stuff like that now, and I'm trying to kind of expand more into their other stuff. Uh, this is, like I said, this has genuinely impressed me. Like, I'm a guy who, I've eaten more than my fair share of frozen pizzas, and I've reviewed any number of those on the channel throughout the course of the years. And I've even done some, more kind of quasi premium ones, like some, your DiGiorno's and what have you. And I'll be honest with you, this is at least as good as pretty much any DiGiorno pizza I've had, if not maybe a little bit better. Like, I genuinely think that's really solid. Um, Two questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I have to go with yes and yes. Like, it wouldn't be a go-to all the time because at the end of the day, I mean, I'll be honest. Typically, when I'm doing like the frozen pizza selection stuff, I aim for a certain level of cheapness. I'm usually more of like a Tony's Pizza kind of guy, that kind of bottom barrel stuff. Because I can always go there and add shit onto it, to liven up the experience. I like the more premium ones when I, can get them. Usually I'll do like, if I do like 5 of the cheap ones, I'll do like one, kind of quasi premium one to give myself a little something to go with. This could definitely be that one. It wouldn't be, again, my outright favorite or anything like that. There's certainly other ones that I like. But the price on it wasn't too bad. It was maybe a couple bucks more than the cheaper ones. It is an in-house brand, so you have that kind of working for you. Like I said, a little bit too expensive to the point where I would like buy it on the regular as like my go-to, but yeah, I think it's really nice. I think the flavors are there. Again, I think just, I like the crust. It's a simple, beautiful pizza that made me happy to eat it. So, if I'm recommending it, I mean, obviously, you probably got to be in the Illinois area and have a Jewel nearby. But I think I would because it definitely costs way less than a DiGiorno. And again, I think it's at least as good, if not a little bit better. And, to be fair, some DiGiorno pizzas are a little bit better than others and stuff. Your mileage may vary. But at the very least, like, this is, especially for the price, considering that it's not as expensive as, again, some of the more sort of premium style pizzas out there, it's bringing a damn near premium flavor. Again, it might not have all the bells and whistles, but, like, that's proper. There's nothing about that I dislike, and I don't think that most people would be disappointed with it. Again, maybe if you're like me, where you kind of look at this on a little bit of a budget aspect of things, it's not a bad option to tag in as, again, maybe that occasional little treat for yourself one, for your Saturday or some shit. It's a nice pizza. Good on you, Signature Select. You do good work. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have yourselves a truly, thankfully I didn't get anything on my shirt-tastic rest of your life. This shirt is going straight back in the closet now. I wanted to wear it once in a review, damn it. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. I got the thing. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have any shirts that are like, or articles of clothing where, like, you got to give them a little extra protection? I have a few. I have a few. I've acquired some over the years from attending concerts and stuff like that, where it's like, especially some of my older ones, it's like, I don't really bust those out too often these days. They need to be preserved as much as possible. But yeah, if you have any linked sentimental ones or something like that, maybe a family member gave you, or, it's just one that you think is really neat, I'd be interested to hear about it. Please feel free to comment. Anyway,